But we're going to begin this afternoon with days of deliberations in the Samantha Woll murder trial. Jurors still deadlocked on the fate of the man charged with killing the Detroit synagogue leader. Appreciate you joining us this afternoon. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Simon Shakette. 29-year-old Michael Jackson Bolanos is accused of fatally stabbing Samantha Woll at her home in Lafayette Park last October. As 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham explains, the judge is giving jurors one more day to reach a verdict.
The judge says if a verdict isn't reached on the next day of deliberations, Thursday, then the court may declare a mistrial.
See if there's any further movement on Thursday, and if not, then we'll accept the deadlock.
Day 4, still no verdict in the Samantha Woll murder trial. Today, jurors asked for transcripts to review for when they return on Thursday, and the judge said she's hoping for further movement.
We're now going into a day 5 of this Woll trial deliberation. What does that tell you about this jury?
Well, it sounds like they're really having some solid discussions. They're really holding tight to their convicted beliefs. In my practice, in many jury trials, I would love to be a fly on the wall and hear what they're doing.
I spoke with attorney James Harrington, managing partner at Feiger Law Firm, who says the jury selection process is the single most important process of any trial.
One of the mistakes that I see a lot of lawyers make is they don't spend enough time in jury selections.
Harrington says it's a social process in which attorneys use what social skills they have to understand a potential juror's bias, which could ultimately influence the final outcome of a trial.
They don't know you. They don't know your client. They don't know anything about you, and you have a very short period of time to get them to open up and talk to you about their feelings, get them to be vulnerable and talk about their beliefs. You can't try your case in jury selection, which is called voir dire, but what you can do is you get to learn about them and try to understand which ones will be able to see the case and the story as you tell it versus the way the others tell it.
Those viewpoints play out during deliberations, where a verdict must be unanimous and a guilty verdict must be reached beyond a reasonable doubt.
Even if there's one person holding out and really sticking to it and saying, you know what, we need, for example, we need the prosecution to have shown us that the defendant is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, and I don't think they have it here, here, and here, is what maybe a juror is saying. Maybe multiple jurors are saying that.
Because of a scheduling conflict, deliberations resume Thursday morning. In Detroit, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.